So the question is, what is the one key takeaway that you would give aspiring rebels at work so that they could be more effective at affecting change in the workplace? And I'm going to give you one takeaway, sort of, but in a three-step process. And this is something that I've learned since doing the Rebels at Work book, reflecting on my own experience, and probably more important, talking to people who have been successful rebels, in government and healthcare and education. There's so many fields where rebels are needed. So here is my three-step process for kickstarting your effectiveness as a rebel at work. So my first step is establish your competence in whatever you do. I have just met way too many people who are can see everything that's wrong with how the organization works, but have not yet solidified their own ability to contribute to the mission. So it's very important that you, before you begin to voice all of your ideas for how things could be better, that you actually be recognized as a competent contributor to the mission. Without that reputation for competence, you're just not going to succeed. You're not going to be listened. You're not going to be heard. Step two, tiny pivots. So a lot of times we want to swing for the fences, or in the cricket term, the boundary. But there's a lot of progress you can make by just making small adjustments to how work is being done. And when you propose an idea for a small adjustment, most people won't really appreciate how truly subversive your idea could be if you took it to its logical conclusion. I was giving a talk in California to the Conference of State Educators, and this woman came up to me after the talk and she says, "I've got two words for you: tiny pivots." And that's what she had been doing for 10 years and felt that her school was in a different place because of that. So establish your competence first to make tiny pivots. And then the third thing I would say is show gratitude to your management when those tiny pivots are implemented. When you get an idea accepted, give positive feedback. Well, not just to your managers, but to your everybody in that ecosystem that had to agree to the new idea going forward. Because I think what a lot of people that are lobbying for change do a poor job at is recognizing who their potential allies could be. And it's not just the people who are enthusiastically supporting you from the get go, it's that person who provides the reluctant yes and gives you a chance to move forward. So, those are my three steps that I would encourage all aspiring rebels at work to take. Establish your competence, suggest tiny pivots, and show and express gratitude for the support you're getting.